All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashum, Yahweh Shai, Bahashum, Rakakwadash, giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. All right. And today's lesson is entitled The Third Woe, or World War III, is Brewing Up. All right. So real quick, I want to get the definition for brewing up. Let me see. Brewing up meaning. All right, right there it says starting to develop. All right, let me see. The expression something's brewing means that something is about to happen or something is being prepared. All right, so forgive me. All right, so as you see on the screen right here, and different brothers, elders have made lessons, pertaining to, the Russian nuclear subs, being off the coast of Florida. And this is a video, or I won't say a video, a little clip, about 1 minute. I got about 2 of them that's off of TikTok. All right. But before I play it, I want to read this precept right here, a few of them. This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms. All right, dealing America, all right, is known as, that great city, that, the great whore. All right. It says of war. All right, that's the time period that we're living in. All right, I'm going to get Ecclesiastes 3 in a second, Lord's will. And it says, and of evil, which is bad times, and pestilence. All right. You know what happened during 2020, and these different, can't really, I got to be careful with my words, but, that's the Lord is bringing pestilence as well. All right, so I'm going to reread it again. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied, which that word prophesy means to say before. All right, and the Lord's servants, the prophets, that's on the highways and the byways blowing the trumpet, which is this word, have the secrets of the times. All right, while everybody else in the world is in la la land. All right, they're caught up with the cares of this world and, the bread and circus. Right now is the NBA finals, and Jake, man, Jake is more concerned about what's going on in the NBA finals than, what's going on in the news. And you ask Jake what's going on in the news, they're not going to know. So that's why the Lord always said, watch and pray. All right. Watch and pray. I might get that in a second too. All right. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to rend and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. A time of love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. Again, we're living in a time of war, man. War is brewing up. Why not? I might as well get watch and pray real quick. Let me see. This is the first precept that came to mind. All right, First Peter chapter 4, verse 7. But the end of all things is at hand. All right, the end of Esau's rulership, because we're at the end of the world. And you go into that word world is aeon. All right, and the end of an age. So we're at the end of Esau's rulership. We're at the end of our captivity. All right. It says, be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. All right. It's supposed to be watching daily, for these different prophecies to come to pass. All right. That's how we measure the times diligently. All right. And it says, and watch unto prayer. It's supposed to be praying daily, that we may be accounted worthy to, be a part of the Lord's elect, man. So I'm gonna go ahead. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this, this clip and the one that's after this, and bring a few more precepts out, and close the lesson. Lord's will. You brothers and a few sisters are edified.
A Russian nuclear-armed submarine is off the coast of Florida, guys. And we do have a U.S. Navy PA Poseidon flying over top, which is one of our sub-hunters. The nuclear submarine is off of the coast of Florida. Cape Canaveral, where they launched SpaceX and NASA from, is right here. And guys, Miami Beach is right down here. That sub is right there. Now, the freaky part was, I was about to make a video referencing a sub on the coastline, but it was actually Black Ops 6. The issue is, this isn't a game. This is real life. Russia has a nuclear-armed submarine near our coastline, and due to the rising tensions, because they said we are now an enemy of the state, we're going to have an air-Cuban Missile Crisis, guys. And no, this is legit. Russian military exercise in the Caribbean, here's what to expect. We need, this is exactly the issue that we don't need to happen this year or the next coming years. Please.
All right, as you brothers and few sisters saw, those two little clips from TikTok, dealing with the Russian submarines. Let me see, man. Forgive me. All right, this is Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 62. It says, "These things have I not showed unto all men, but unto thee and a few like thee," dealing with the elect. All right. What is that? Romans 11:7. The election have obtained it, the rest were blinded. All right. It says, "Then answered I and said," let me see, "Behold, O Lord, now hast thou showed me the multitude of the wonders which thou wilt begin to do in the last times. But at what time thou hast not showed me." All right, and we're currently in the last times right now. All right, the end of Esau's age. All right. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently, in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And how do you measure the times? All right, through these different news articles, you know, watching out for these prophecies. All right, our Lord said in Matthew the 24th chapter, what to look out for. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Again, you see end of the world, right? That's the end of an age, which is the end of Esau. All right, that's how you know we're close, to seeing our Lord's return. All right. And it says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. And that's what's going on right now. This is a rumor of war. All right, and like the elder apostles have said many times, World War III can't happen until the MOTB, which is a subdermal implant, be implemented. All right, so World War III can't happen unless Revelation 13 and 16 on down comes to pass. It says, See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes, and diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And that's the time period that we're approaching, Jacob's trouble, where there's going to be great death, famine, and destruction. All right? And World War III is going to happen. It's slowly approaching. Let me see, man. Revelation 11, verse 14, the second woe is past, which is the second world war, which happened around 1939 and ended around 1945. And it says, And behold, the third woe, which is World War III, cometh quickly. All right. Let me see. Let me see what other precepts I got. Got that one. Yeah, Salakia, bear with me, man. I get Isaiah 13 and then close it out. But we're living in the time of prophecy, man. All right. Living in the time of prophecy. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. All right, and this is a vision that the prophet Isaiah has received, and that's how the Lord speaks to his servants, the prophets. All right, and this Babylon is dealing with America. All right, it's not dealing with ancient Babylon. All right, ancient Babylon wasn't destroyed by nuclear fire. All right, this is again dealing with America. Verse 2, it says, Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt a voice unto them. That banner is the word, the high mountain, which a mountain is a government, is dealing with America. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. All right, the international banking families, the elite. I have commanded my sanctified ones, which are the prophets. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, the angels, even them that rejoice in my highness. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord Yahweh of hosts mustereth the host of the battle. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation, which is the missiles. All right. That's how the Lord is going to show his righteous anger through those missiles. He's going to be guiding them. All right. To destroy the whole land. All right. America, man. And I remember the elder, one of the elders, I think it was Elder Manata Zaba, he brought out an article or a video of dealing with, safe places to be during, nuclear, basically when nuclear destruction or comes to America, what safe places to be, what bunkers, so on, something like that, and the answer to that, there ain't gonna be no safe place in America when 200 million missiles is going to be fired upon this place. All right, the only safe place is if you're a part of the elect and you're beamed up into those chariots. All right, the only thing that's going to be dwelling in America is desert creatures. I want to go down to verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes, which are the Russians, against them which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But the wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. All right. So that's pretty much all I got, man. Through the spirit. World War III is around the corner, man. So hope your brothers and few sisters were edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. And in closing, I want to say, all praise to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai Bahashim Rakakwadash. All right, Shalom.